Okay, you guys, hello. I just finished off a vlog and I'm starting a new one in the same day wearing the same thing. So welcome back to the videos, you guys. I hope you're all doing really well. I basically am actually doing something tonight for once on a Monday. So that's why I wanted to kind of pick up the camera and start off this video now. We are going to be going with eBay and their consignment business, or like that sector of their business, to a dinner tonight. And it's at a really cool place called the Crane Club. I think Tao owns it. I haven't been to Tao in years. I'm closer to 30 now, so I definitely don't go clubbing anymore. But that hospitality group in general is just very great at what they do. So I'm excited to see that venue and to also learn more about eBay's consignment. Also to just learn a lot about sustainable shopping and the secondhand market that is on eBay. So as you guys know, I've purchased secondhand a ton of times from like places like Vestiaire Collective and ones that I really trust. And I feel like eBay is the OG in terms of reselling. So I'm excited to go there tonight. But I did want to start this video a little earlier in the day though. So the reason why I'm picking up the camera a little bit earlier, I'm not going to have to get ready for another couple of hours. But I wanted to style an outfit for tonight and I feel like it's going to be poor lighting in a little bit. So I kind of want to pull out some pieces and show you what I'm thinking, because I just did a little haul like last 3 months of what I've been purchasing video. And I think one of the cardigans is gonna look really cute. So let me go grab those pieces and I'll show you what my kind of like inspo is. Okay, so my bed is kind of a mess behind me because I have all the pieces from the haul that I filmed. But typically whenever I'm trying to get dressed for something, I try to choose one element of an outfit to kind of be the feature and to dress around. So if I was wearing like a really patterned sweater or something that was of color, then I would kind of pick the other pieces a little bit around that because that's like the feature of it. But for tonight, I'm going more toward the event itself and how I want to dress for it. So it is a nice dinner. It's going to be sit down and I wanted to dress a little bit fancier, especially since it's surrounding the resale of like luxury goods. So obviously that's a lot of detail for an event that you guys probably won't have to do when you are picking out an outfit. But let's say it's like Christmas Day and you want to wear a red sweater. That would be like your main centerpiece, and then you choose all the other elements of the outfit around that and also where you're going and all that fun stuff. So for tonight, my like feature of the outfit is actually leaning toward the basics, which I typically don't do. I pick a statement piece and then try to dress around that. But because of the occasion, I really wanted to wear a silk mini skirt. So this one is from Verge Girl, I believe, and it just has these silk covered buttons on them too on the side. So a nice little tiny detail, but I think it looks really classy. And I'm gonna pair this with tights, number one, because it's practical, but also because it's a short skirt and I don't want to walk around in a tiny little mini skirt and nothing underneath it. So we're gonna do black tights with this. I wish my Cezanne ones were gonna get here in time because they're polka dot and I think that would look so cute. But I think we're just gonna stick with a plain pair of tights. This is a really good material too. I hope they still sell this on their website because I love the silk stuff that Verge Girl does. It's a very nice high quality material and it doesn't wrinkle that easily, which is great because I'm going to be taking an Uber there tonight. With the tights and the skirt, I am then going to pair these little patent leather kitten heels from Le Road. These are the most comfortable shoes ever. I haven't worn mine yet, but that's all I've heard from this brand. And they're also really pretty. So that helps a little bit too. So these are like a square toe, which I think is very flattering. And they're also patent, which again goes with like the atmosphere of the event. I want to dress a little fancier because it's a sit down dinner. The other amazing thing is that in New York, you get a range of what people wear. Like some people wear a white t-shirt and jeans and wear a pair of heels and like a blazer or something, and that looks really chic. Or some people like dress up like this and wear tights and it's a little fancier. But because there's such a large range, you could really wear whatever you want, whatever is like personal to your style, which I really love that about New York City. And then the third piece that I think I want to wear, because I just tried this on in the cutaway, is a gray sweater. And I feel like this is not as festive as I want it to go because it's a neutral, but it has these like bright silver buttons going down the front. And then I'd pair it with a pair of silver earrings. Maybe I'll do my Heaven Mayhem ones just because they're a little bit bigger and more of a statement. And I thought this would look really pretty. So this like maybe unbuttoned toward the end so that the skirt can kind of like show from the hem of it, and then this will be like my top for the night. And then the tights and heels I think will look really cute. Then also, I don't know why this bag feels festive to me, but I have this little leopard bucket bag, and I think that this will look really pretty to kind of add something interesting to a very like neutral and sort of plain outfit. So we're gonna do the leopard bag and then some sort of a coat over the top, but this is gonna be my outfit. I'm so excited to go tonight. I feel like it's gonna be a very amazing night, and I don't know, just something fun to do on a Monday. So that's my plan for what to wear later. I'm actually so happy that I started this video earlier so I could show you guys what it's gonna look like before we leave later tonight. So yeah, that's the plan. I am going to work for the next couple of hours, and then I'm gonna try to edit some footage before I start getting ready for tonight. But my hair is actually a hot mess, so we're struggling with that because it's raining, and I don't know if I want to do my hair for the rain. Like, I think it would just be easiest if I slicked it, but I'm like, I don't know, I'm like getting tired of slicking my hair lately. But if you see me in a slick bun later, don't be surprised. Also, I've been drinking this coffee since like 4 p.m. Nothing new here. Okay, this is an absolute mess because I'm running late, go figure, but this is the outfit. I am wearing exactly what I showed you guys before, no changes except for my Heaven by Him earrings. So we've got this Zara cardigan, Verge Girl skirt with commando tights. These are the best. I don't own any of the Sheertex ones, but the commando ones are honestly amazing. I've worn these like 7 times and washed them, and there's no holes in them whatsoever. And then my shoes, my little kitten heels, which I might do a different pair of shoes if I had time. Oh, let's do, no, I can't do leopard and leopard. Let's just stick with these, I think. But they're already feeling really comfy. LOL at the rug drying behind me. But my Uber is gonna be here in 1 minute, so I need to say bye to Polly and then run downstairs. But this is the look. Can't wait to head off to the event.
Some people know about us, some people don't. And then a year ago, Eva came to us and said, hey, we want a grow consignment. Come with us, partner with us. So now we're doing eBay consignment powered by Evangelia.
Good morning, guys. What's today? Tuesday. I feel like anytime we go to Butler coffee shop, I'm always starting the video when I'm about to arrive there, and we just had a very early morning today, and I basically got ready in like 25 minutes, so that's why I didn't grab the camera to kind of get ready with you guys. But we've made it here and we're early. I am so excited for our croissant. You have no idea. The girls are done with their side work this morning, and we are just walking up to the subway. We are taking the yellow line / the orange line, and everyone's going to work. So, very productive morning. Huh?
I said actually not yay, but...
Not yay. But we still got to have some fun this morning. I feel like our color palette looks nice too. But
we have the coffee and cream color palette. She's a mocha.
I'm a black coffee.
I feel like you're black.
You're a latte. You're a black coffee.
You're a black coffee. You're a cold
brew.
I'm like
with
a
a
really
splash of
milky
milk.
chai.
I love this analogy. Oh, puppies. So hi, guys. I hope I got that on tape. But Soho was very quiet this morning. It was very lovely. And now we're gonna go have a productive second half of the workday. Our 5 to 9 before our 9 to 5. Today is Friday and it's pizza night in this household. So we've got a beautiful order of mozzarella sticks. I thought this came with 6, but apparently we're having 8. And then for pizza, I just got 1 slice, ooh, stunning, of sweet chili chicken pizza. I think that's what it's called. It's delicious. We just have to pause Christmas jazz quickly. Hey guys, happy Friday evening, actually. I have just been sitting here editing a couple of videos. Paulie is at a dinner with his home friends that they do every single Christmas time, and I kind of needed to take this time to edit all of the videos because I think I have this one that I just did, the moving vlog, the first one, and then this video seems to be turning into a hybrid of the events earlier this week and then also more moving, because I really only filmed like the eBay event on Monday and then I think a coffee date, and then from there Wednesday we did a Christmas day in the city, which was so fun, but because we were with family, I didn't bring my camera with me. I brought like a tiny little bag and it was a really great day. But we went to an Italian restaurant. It's called Villa della Pace, I think. It's in the East Village. Incredible pasta, and I've never heard of this place. And the only reason why we knew about it was because Paulie's parents used to go, and they hadn't been in a while, and we didn't know where we wanted to book a dinner, and we ended up going there, and the pasta was so, I just don't even know how to, it's a Roman owner, and he was there. He works behind the bar. Like, I just love when places like that are really good and the people are very hardworking. We had such a fun time, and then on Thursday morning, I was so like not okay because we had some wine at dinner and then we stayed at the bar and had a couple of beers after, and I also had a Guinness earlier in the day, so I feel like there were just like mixtures going on that like should not be going on. And so on Thursday I woke up and had a little bit of a crazy morning and needed to like rush to the office. So I didn't pick up the camera before we left to go to work. And then that brings us to today where I worked from home. So I did a solid core class earlier today, but like nothing crazy. I tried to organize a little bit, but I was working obviously for 90% of the day. So I was just trying to like get all of my loose ends tied before the end of the year, which I cannot believe that that is happening right now, that we are almost at the end of 2024. Years just keep flying by so quickly. And I'm like, that is wild to me, because if this year flew by this quickly, like we're getting married in less than a year. And so everything's just gonna come very quick. But anyway, just wanted to kind of fill you in. Tonight's a pizza night. I went and grabbed pizza from this place called Napoli's, and I downed my slice and also ate 5 out of the 8 mozzarella sticks. I'm definitely way too full, and I'm also really thirsty, so I'm just like kind of overflowing, which I hate doing, but like it was too good. But I kind of want to surprise Paulie while he's at his dinner. Our plan was to do the final move out tomorrow morning. We really only have like the freezer stuff, cleaning supplies, some of the bathroom, and then the bar cabinet left. Everything else is completely empty, and we were gonna do it tomorrow morning, and I just felt like I got a lot done with my editing, and now I'm like, I kind of want to do something. So I am gonna go and move the rest of the stuff out. I kind of don't really know where we're gonna put the bar cabinet because of the tree here, but I honestly want to put it like in a different spot than what Paulie wants to, so maybe we'll just put it there and then he won't want to move it. So sneaky, but it's supposed to basically go where the Christmas tree is anyway, so we would have to put it somewhere else for now. I don't know why I sound stuffy, but I'm gonna do that now. I'm very excited to just like get that whole thing done. I did a lot of organizing today, but I didn't do any moving, and I'm just like, I need to go to bed with a clear mind, knowing that all of our stuff is in one place. And it's just been easier like getting dressed and stuff since we put the dresser in here, which was great, and like it's all organized and it's perfect except for all the things I have to get rid of, which I'm gonna bring home this weekend. So yeah, we're making great progress, but I want to just kind of like end it out. I am still dressed in my Pilates onesie and a little Cezanne cardigan. We'll see if I overheat to the point where I need to change, but just wearing little cozy clothes so that we can get started with this work. and also because I don't feel like changing. But I might put on a vlog. I was watching Ella, is her name Ella McFadden? I don't even know. Her name's Ella Rose on Instagram. But I was watching her latest vlog, and I think there are a couple more that I need to catch up on, so maybe I'll just put those on in the background. I love having someone like talking as opposed to music sometimes, especially since I was just listening to Christmas jazz for like the past hour and a half. I don't know why it took me that long to edit a 45-minute video, but it did. But nonetheless, it's like 9 o'clock and we're being productive. Guys, I barely ever curse on this channel, but it is an absolute shit show in here. There's just no other word for it. We are officially moved out of our old apartment, and everything in here is all over the place. And it's not like a good categorized all over the place. It's like everything is miscellaneous. However, it is around 10:30 and I need to put in the audio and do the thumbnail for the vlog that's going live tomorrow morning. And I also need to try to wake up early because I might be getting into a solid core class and I don't want to miss it. And it's at 7:10. Don't ask me why I did that. But like, have you ever seen a bigger mess in your life? At least our gingerbreads look cute, but like that's a really small percentage of everything else that's going on in here. But I'm going to shower and wash my face and all of that nighttime routine, and then I'm going to get in bed and finish out the editing so that I can go to sleep at a normal hour, because we obviously have a lot to do tomorrow. But I'm so glad that every single item that we own is now out of the old apartment and it's all in here. Definitely making progress. I would say we're probably like 90% of the way there, which is super exciting. I just don't have the energy to like finish it out tonight. Hi everyone, it's been a few days since I last spoke to you guys. I know it still looks very Christmassy and I am at home, as you guys can see, in New Jersey, which is a little bit misleading. It seems like we're about to have Christmas, but I'm wearing a robe that I got from Santa Claus. So we have skipped over Christmas. I'm actually currently doing a little repair on my sunglasses, but I wanted to just sit down and chat to you guys because the last time I spoke to you was, I think we were in New York City, and then the whole Christmas chaos started, the wonderful Christmas chaos. And then we went up to Vermont the day after. We had such a fun time up there. We got really, really great skiing in for the first 2 days, and then all of the snow melted. Sorry, you guys are shaking because I keep touching the table and you're propped up on some Christmas CDs and a hot fudge sauce from Williams-Sonoma. So I just fixed my sunglasses. This was something that I was not very responsible with. I was bragging about how I wasn't gonna bring a sunglasses case and I was just gonna stick these in my front pocket of my jacket, and I pulled them out later that day and the arm was completely detached, but the screw was inside there, and I just used this little screwdriver that I found in my dad's desk because I feel like dads just have random screwdrivers everywhere. And now my specs are fully fixed, which thank God, because I wear these an insane amount. I'll link these for you guys. They're pretty affordable for a pair of like everyday sunglasses. But yeah, so that was our last few days, and now I'm sitting here with a little bit of a stuffy nose. But honestly, considering how much sickness I was around. A stuffy nose is absolutely nothing, and I think it's because I sneezed 3 times before I went to bed last night. So having that, and then I also made myself a protein blueberries. Well, I tried to put mostly blueberries in there, but there's like a bunch of different stuff in there, which I'm gonna try to get finished before I leave to go get a coffee. So I actually have the day off today. So we're gonna have a fun little suburbs day. I wanna go to get a coffee, and then there are a couple other things. I wanna hit Home Goods, but I feel like there's nothing. I'm basically just doing things to kill time. But we're just gonna do some little activities here and there. I have a call at 11:30, no, it's at 12, for a partnership. So I'm gonna stay here and just like stay local. And then after the call, I will be ready and leave the house because I'm a little bit ready right now. I just put on like 5-minute makeup, but I want to fix my hair a little bit. She's a little greasy, so I want to put in the Crown Affair dry shampoo, which has been like one of my favorite products ever, and I got it so late in the year last year. Anyway, I hope you guys are having an amazing new year. I just wanted to catch you guys up quickly, and I think we'll also do a quick little New Year's goals. I don't like to call them resolutions because I feel like it's so pivotal. And I think you can change your goals and add to them and take away from them all year long. So I don't want to make it this like overwhelming, huge thing, because I also get very overwhelmed easily, as I've mentioned on the channel before. So in the new year, I try to just start out slow, and I make like a list of 3 or 4 things, nothing crazy, just things I've already been thinking about that I wanted to do, and kind of just like turning over a new leaf and starting a new year it does give you some motivation, I have to say, but I don't usually love the whole like New Year culture because I think it's a lot of pressure on people, especially if you're like someone who's going into hibernation right now because we're entering like the peak of the winter. Then you don't need to have goals. Then I honestly think we should make them when spring happens. But like, I don't think I'm the type of person who can change the entire society of like New Year's resolutions. And you guys, I did not wake up that early this morning. I think I went to bed at like 9 last night and I woke up at 8:30. And I've just been having a slow morning, and like that's okay, but I've done some really great things that make me feel productive. Like I put a load of laundry in, I'm charging my camera batteries, which I actually got a little bit better with that, but I knew both of the ones in the charger were dead and I didn't know how long this one was gonna last, and I knew we were gonna be vlogging today, so I'm like proud of myself for thinking ahead. But those 2 little things and making myself breakfast, like I already feel productive. So just a little side note that I didn't hit the ground running today. I just got off of my brand call and got dressed for the day, and I filmed a whole like outfit check in the mirror upstairs, but it was really dark and I ended up changing because this sweater just came out of the wash. So I wanted to show you guys what I'm wearing for my errands, even though I'm probably a half an hour behind schedule. I did give myself like a half an hour buffer though, so I should be like only around like 10 minutes later to meet Paulie for lunch at his house than I said I was going to, which isn't that big of a deal. And we're also just eating at his house. It's not like we have a reservation somewhere or something. So this is what I have on. This sweater is actually from Ann Taylor. I got it after I went to the store visit to see their flagship open in Flatiron, and the sleeves are like tucked all the way up here because I threw on my jacket afterwards. This coat is from Jenny Kane, and I'm like really torn about this. I feel like there's something that I don't love about the silhouette. I feel like it's because I'm not used to having a short trench wool coat. I usually have like long oversized ones, and I love how oversized this is, but I feel like it's throwing me off that it's short. But let me know what you guys think. I was gonna list it on Poshmark, but I feel like I might keep it. I'm not sure, obviously. And then my jeans are my straight leg little high-waisted ones from Mango with these like little baby Uggs that I still struggle to put on, even though I've worn them like probably more than 10 times at this point, and they stretched out a little bit, but getting your foot into these for some reason is the hardest thing to do, but we got them on. I was also gonna put on a beanie, but I feel like that's a little bit too warm to dress for today. I don't even know why I'm saying that because I have no idea what the temperature is, but I'm gonna get going now. We have the post office, a coffee, and the car wash to get through, which I'm excited for all 3 of those things because they're just ticking things off my to-do list, and we're having a very productive January 2nd. Having a bit of a rough start to the errands this morning, or afternoon I should say. I went to what I thought was the FedEx store. It's a UPS store, so I couldn't do my return. Thankfully it's not due until February 1st, so I can just go in Hoboken when I'm back tomorrow. And then I went to go into the car wash and missed the entrance. So I just went to the coffee shop that's like right next door. Got myself my cold brew with a couple pumps of the sugar cookie, which tastes amazing as always. And that was really quick. And now I'm in line for the car wash, which is so long. It's gonna be nice for the next that's a really nice forecast. There's no rain for the next 2 weeks basically. So I'm just in line here. I need to get the inside and the outside done just because we went skiing and we took people to the mountain there and back. So dirt and stuff from the parking lot and from our boots and our equipment is everywhere in here. So I'm excited to just have it basically hosed down and really fresh for these next couple of weeks, especially since it's gonna be nice weather. I don't feel like I'm wasting money getting a car wash, but we almost got one before we went up there because Polly was like, I hate having a dirty car, and I'm like, I'm with you, but it's going to get filthy, and it did. And it snowed up there, it melted snow up there, it re-snowed up there, so it's definitely in a state right now, and I'm really excited to just get it nice and clean. So I'm just gonna sit here and sip my coffee and stare at this box that I could not return. And then after this, I'll be heading to Polly's house. So I'm a little bit behind schedule, but not as much as I thought I was gonna be. I was kind of a little annoyed at myself for leaving the house so late, but I think we're making good time considering all of these facts. Guys, this is the first time that I'm taking the car myself for a car wash. I've always gone with my mom and stuff when we were younger, and I'm getting a little bit of PTSD because she used to be grab every single thing that you own and take it out of the car right now. We're not having them have to move our stuff around to clean it, and I just had to shove so much stuff in this tote bag. I mean, that's my return, but there was my Christmas card, Polly's hat, sunglasses, just little things here and there. I think there's a lip gloss in there, a napkin, cute, just so that the car is basically clean for them to clean it, if that makes sense. It's really, really clean in here, but they do not spray the weather mats. So now I'm gonna have to go home and do that later. But I went with the second level of a car wash because the third one had all of these extra things for the outside of the car, and I'm I don't even know what that is, so we're not gonna pay for that. But I did get this little car freshener because I feel like our new car smell is gone already, which is sad, but I got a Febreze one. It's called Evening Woods, and we used to have these in the car when I was younger, and they smelled so strong and for so long, and I think you could adjust how strong it is, and I really like the scent. So we're gonna pop that in. I just finished up at the post office. I just dropped something in the mailbox. We are sending our deposit for our wedding venue, which kind of makes me want to throw up the amount of money that we just had to send in, but nonetheless, we are very excited that it's wedding year. I cannot wait to marry Polly. We have 11 months to go, but it's just very exciting to get the first step of the process going, because everything after that is all going to fall into place, tastings and what color we want the linens to be. Okay, not the time for us to do a full wedding rundown right now. I am late and we need to go and have some lunch. Whoa, I look like I just packed up a car because I did. I don't know how we're gonna fit Polly's stuff in here because we're packed to the brim, and just put on my cute little sunglasses to cover up what is going on with my face right now. But it's a little chillier than I thought it was gonna be. I'm just wearing this little Varley sweatshirt, but it's Friday today and we're heading back to Hoboken finally. I'm so excited to get back into the apartment. I'm excited to continue all of the moving content for you guys and just get all of that squared away because it's stressing me out. But we are obviously going to stop and get one last coffee in town, and then I'm gonna drive over to Polly's house. He lives in the town next to me, which is super convenient for holidays and anytime that we go home. And also when we want to go and see our families, we can see both of them at the same time. So I'm driving over to his house and I'm gonna pick up some of his stuff because he's taking the train back later today and I don't want him to have to lug anything. So I'm gonna bring all that stuff with me, hopefully get a parking spot in Hoboken, and finally get back into our new apartment. So I will see you guys there. Guys, my luck with the post office is just, or like any sort of mail carrier lately, has just been really, really terrible. I just went into the post office and the clerk is on lunch for another 20 minutes and they can't like print labels, they can't do anything unless you're just dropping off and don't need a receipt, which I did not print out the prepaid labels for my Poshmark things that I have to ship because they can just scan a QR and print the label themselves like for you, and it just sticks right on, which is a lot easier than me like printing and then using a bunch of tape. So I just usually do it here, but I actually can't even do that. So we're gonna go have lunch. I can't even explain, like I don't know what's messier, my appearance or this apartment behind me, but I just got in from my little road trip. I was talking to my friend Jenna, so that took up a good majority of it, and then I was talking to Polly the rest of the way, so that flew by, which was really nice. But I'm drenched in sweat from carrying things up and down the stairs. I left the hamper in the car because Polly was like, please don't bring everything in, and I feel like he'd feel really bad if I did, because I'm like well and able to do all of that. It was actually a lot less stuff than it felt like when I was packing up the car, but I left him the hamper so he can bring that in later when he gets into Hoboken. But I am gonna map, I'm going to dinner tonight for my friend's birthday, so I'm gonna map my whole journey and like kind of backtrack and see how long it's gonna take me to get ready and get into the restaurant, because it is a surprise and I don't want to be late. I have to be there at 7:30 and it's on the east side of Manhattan, so it's like pretty, I need to like cross the water and then cross into the east side. That light is so yellow behind me. But I brought everything upstairs and I was just about to get started on getting like things put away and getting the dishwasher running and all of that, except I forgot my cold brew in the car. I am absolutely gonna need that for everything that's going on behind me, and then also to take me into tonight, because I'm actually not tired. It's probably because I didn't do anything today, but I feel like I got a lot of stuff done. I listed a bunch of stuff on Poshmark. And not that I shipped the stuff, but I still got everything like packaged and ready to go. But I did want to end off this vlog here because we're gonna pick back up with a moving vlog. I genuinely have no idea where I left that off, but it's fine because I feel like that's just going to be a continuation, and there's a lot of like home stuff that needs to be done over the weekend. I might go to the paint store on Saturday or Sunday. My sister, I think, is maybe going to get some skis, so I might go with her and just like have a little sister day, depending on what our apartment looks like. I'm honestly planning on having a pretty chill night. This birthday thing I'm going to is a prix fixe menu with an open bar, which is like honestly scary, but because it's a new year, and even after being in Vermont, like I didn't really drink that much in Vermont. I was like kind of sipping on beer, like I didn't have any hard alcohol except for one of the nights, and I was waking up early for work and like feeling great. I was working from home while I was up there, and I kind of just want to like continue that on. So I'll have like 1 or 2 drinks, and then, you know, since I do have a long journey back, I don't really want to like make it a super long night because I just have way too much going on and I need to settle into this place before I can like finally breathe. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys are having an amazing start to the new year. Don't forget to subscribe if you want some like, I don't know, new videos to watch, a new person to watch in 2025, and I would just absolutely love to have you. So I love you all, and I will see you guys very, very soon.